My beloved child, don't skip. Not yet. Something huge is waiting for you. Do you ever feel that your life has been built on a truth so perfect, that it almost feels rehearsed? Like everyone around you knows a secret you don't? Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't a story, it's a revelation. There was once a boy named Aaron. Ordinary face, ordinary family, extraordinary love for his sister, Mira. From the moment she was born, Aaron treated her like his heartbeat. He was there when she took her first step, when she cried over broken toys, when she failed her exams and thought the world would end. He always said, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." But what if the person you promised to protect was never yours to begin with? Don't skip. You have no idea how deep this goes. One night, Aaron woke up to the sound of whispers. His parents were talking in the living room. It was past midnight. He didn't mean to listen, but the tone in their voices wasn't normal. His mother was trembling. His father said, "We have to tell him one day. He deserves to know." Tell him what? Aaron's heart pounded. Stay till the end. Because that night was the beginning of the end of his truth. The next morning, everything looked the same. Mira was laughing over breakfast, teasing him about how he always overslept. But Aaron couldn't laugh back. The words from the night before echoed in his head. He asked his mother casually, "Hey Mom, what were you two talking about last night?" She froze. Her smile faded for a second, but only a second. "Just grown-up things, Beta," she said. But that single second of hesitation planted a seed that would destroy his world. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Weeks passed, but the unease never left. Aaron started noticing things, how his parents' eyes softened every time they looked at Mira, how they avoided certain questions about her childhood, how they changed topics when relatives asked about her birth. It wasn't Para. "Please, don't let her ever know." For a few seconds, Aaron couldn't breathe. Her, who was her? The only her in this house was Mira. Don't skip. You're about to see everything fall apart. He confronted his mother that night. The air was thick with fear. "Who wrote this letter?" he asked, holding it up. She went pale. His father stood behind her, silent, eyes wet. After a long pause, his father whispered, "Sit down, Aaron. There's something you need to hear." Time slowed. The clock ticked louder than their voices. His father said, "The biggest hidden secret in the world is not buried under mountains or locked in vaults. It lives right inside your home. Your sister, she's not your sister." Silence. Pure, cold silence. Don't skip. The truth hasn't even started yet. Aaron laughed for a second, thinking it was a joke. "What are you talking about?" His father said nothing. His mother just cried. Then his father continued, "Years ago, before you were born, your mother and I couldn't have children. We prayed for years. Then one stormy night, someone left a baby outside the hospital gate. No note, no name. Just a blanket and a bracelet with the letter M. Mira." Aaron felt his chest tighten. "So she's Adopted? His father nodded. Yes. But she's ours in every way that matters. We never wanted to tell you because we thought it wouldn't change anything. But it did. Everything changed. Every memory, every laugh, every fight, they all suddenly felt like borrowed moments. Stay till the end. Because the story doesn't stop here. Aaron didn't speak for days. Mira noticed, of course. She followed him everywhere, asking what was wrong. He couldn't look at her the same way. Every time he tried, he saw that letter in his mind. Then one day, Mira found it. The letter. Hidden in his drawer. When she read it, she didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just stared at the wall for a long time and whispered, "So that's why I never looked like any of you." Don't skip. You have to hear what she said next. She turned to Aaron, eyes trembling but calm. All my life I thought you were my brother by blood. But now I know you were my brother by choice. Maybe that's stronger. Something in him broke. He hugged her. For the first time, he didn't feel like her protector. He felt like her equal, her anchor in a world built on lies. But secrets have layers. And this one had more. A few days later, their father got a call. The hospital where Mira had been found had new records digitized. For the first time, they could trace the origins of that baby. And what they found was impossible. Don't skip. This is where it all turns upside down. The records showed that Mira wasn't just any abandoned baby. She was part of a case, a missing child from a powerful family. A child everyone believed had died in a fire. The file said, Subject, Mira Kaur. Presumed deceased. Their Mira. Alive. Hidden. Saved by accident, or fate. Aaron couldn't believe it. The people who raised him were the same people who had hidden the heir of one of the most influential families in the country. And they never told anyone. Why didn't you return her? He asked, trembling. His father said, because we didn't know who she was. We only found out now. Stay till the end. The revelation is coming. That night, Aaron looked at Mira sleeping. The sister he grew up with. The girl whose secrets could shake nations. And he realized something: truth doesn't destroy love. It tests it. The next morning, the doorbell rang. A black car stood outside. Two men in suits. One handed a card to his father. It said only two words, "We know." Don't skip. The real story begins now. Because what followed wasn't a reunion, it was a storm. A story too big for one night, too deep for one heart. The biggest hidden secret in the world wasn't that Mira wasn't his sister. It was why she wasn't. And that, my beloved child, is what I'll tell you next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, don't skip. What you heard before was only the surface. What comes next will change everything you thought you knew. Stay till the end, because this is where truth and blood collide. That morning, when the men in suits left, silence swallowed the house. The air was heavy, not with fear, but with the weight of something ancient, something that had been buried for years and had finally found its way back. Mira stood by the window, clutching that card, "We know." Her fingers trembled. "Who are they?" she asked. Nobody answered. Not her mother. Not her father. Not even Aaron, who couldn't look her in the eye. Don't skip. Because their world is about to explode. Hours later, the phone rang again. Same unknown number. Her father answered, and the voice on the other end said only this: "We've been looking for her for 19 years. Tell your son to stop digging. It's not his secret to uncover." He froze. Aaron grabbed the phone, but the call ended. "Stay till the end. You'll see why they warned him." That night, the three of them sat around the old dining table, the one where every birthday, every celebration, every fight had happened. The same table that now felt like a confession booth. His father spoke first. "They're the Cores. The family she was taken from. They were told their daughter died in a fire. But how do they know we have her?" Aaron asked. His father sighed. "Someone must have found out when the records got digitized. Maybe someone recognized her." Mira whispered, "So, what now? Do I go to them?" Her mother's voice cracked. "You're my daughter. No matter what they say, no matter whose blood runs in your veins, you're ours." But even as she said it, tears streamed down her face, because she knew it wasn't her choice anymore. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The next day, news broke out: lost heiress of Core Industries found alive. A photo of Mira flashed across every screen. She didn't even know how they got her picture. The world knew before she could process the truth. Reporters surrounded their house. Cameras flashed. Microphones shoved in faces. The family that had lived quietly for 2 decades was now front-page news. And in the middle of it all stood Aaron, watching the sister he thought he knew become someone else entirely. Stay till the end. The twist hasn't even begun. The Cores arrived in person. A convoy of cars. Guards. The matriarch herself, silver hair, eyes sharp like winter. She stepped into the house, looked at Mira, and whispered, "You have your mother's eyes." There was no DNA test needed. Everyone felt it. The bloodline spoke louder than science. Mira didn't know how to react. She looked at her adoptive parents, her real ones, her brother, and the woman who had lost her. "Who am I supposed to be now?" she asked. No one answered. Because every truth creates 1,000 new lies. Don't skip. The most dangerous part is coming. That night, when the Cores left, they made an offer. She comes with us. Her future, her inheritance, her name, all of it belongs to her by right. Aaron's father refused. "You can't just take her. She's not an object. She's our child." The matriarch smiled coldly. "She's our blood. And blood always finds its way home." Something inside Aaron snapped. He stood up. "She's not your property. She's my sister." The matriarch turned to him, eyes narrowing. "You? You're the boy who isn't even connected to her. Don't speak of what you don't understand. But she was wrong. He understood more than anyone. Because love isn't defined by blood, it's defined by sacrifice. Stay till the end. Because now, the real secret begins to show. 2 nights later, Mira disappeared. No note. No trace. Just her phone left behind on the kitchen counter. The police were called. Reporters returned. And rumors began. Some said she'd gone willingly. Others whispered she'd been taken. Aaron refused to believe she'd left without saying goodbye. He searched everywhere, the park she loved, the library, the temple. Nothing. Then he found a message on her phone's drafts folder. Unsent. It said, "If you're reading this, don't look for me. Some truths are too dangerous to chase. I'm going to find where I really came from, and why they lied. Don't skip. Because this is where it all starts to make sense." Aaron couldn't stop. He began digging into the Core family's past. And what he found didn't match the public story. There was no fire that killed their daughter. There was an explosion at their factory, and a missing nurse who vanished the same night the baby disappeared. That nurse was never found. But an old photograph showed her working at the hospital where Aaron's parents volunteered 20 years ago. His heart froze. Could it be? Stay till the end. The truth is close now. He confronted his parents again. His mother broke down. "We didn't steal her, Aaron. I swear. We found her outside the hospital that night, but I knew who she was. I knew she was the Core baby. The nurse, she begged me to save her." Aaron whispered, "Save her? From what?" His father's voice cracked. "From the people trying to kill her." Silence. Mira wasn't abandoned. She was hidden. Protected from the same people who now wanted her back. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And now that her name was public, those people knew where to find her. Aaron realized that if Mira had run away, it wasn't to find her family, it was to save theirs. To keep the people who raised her safe from the danger she brought back into their lives. He checked her phone again. The last location pinged before it was turned off, an old orphanage outside the city, the same place where she was found 19 years ago. He drove all night. Rain poured, wind howled, headlights slicing through the dark. When he reached, the orphanage was abandoned. Broken windows. Faded signboard. But inside, on the wall, scratched into the paint, were 3 words. It wasn't them. Stay till the end. Because that single message changed everything. If it wasn't the Cores who wanted her gone, then who was it? Aaron turned around, and saw someone standing in the doorway. A familiar face. His father's old friend. The same man who had helped them when Mira was a child. The same man who knew too much. "Looking for your sister?" the man asked. "You shouldn't have come." Before Aaron could speak, the man smiled faintly. "She found out what she wasn't supposed to. And now she's trying to expose it." "Expose what?" Aaron shouted. The man whispered, the reason she was hidden, isn't because of who she is. It's because of who you are. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what comes next will destroy everything you thought you knew. My beloved child, don't skip. What you're about to hear will shatter everything that came before. Every secret, every tear, every lie, they all lead to this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The man stood in the doorway, his shadow stretching long across the cracked orphanage floor. His voice was low, steady, and cruelly calm. You think this was about her? It was never about Mira. It was always about you. Aaron's breath hitched. What are you talking about? The man took a step closer. You're not who you think you are. You never were. Don't skip. You're standing at the edge of the biggest truth in the world. For a second, Aaron thought it was another lie, another twist designed to break him. But the man's eyes said otherwise. Your parents didn't just find Mira, he continued. They found you too. Silence roared. Aaron shook his head. That's impossible. I was born here. My mother, your mother isn't your mother, the man interrupted. The Kaurs weren't the only ones who lost a child that night. 2 babies disappeared. The heiress, and her twin brother. Stay till the end. Because this truth burns deeper than fire. Aaron felt the ground slip beneath him. You're lying, he whispered. The man smiled faintly. You think it's a coincidence you both share the same birthmark? You think it's chance that your blood type never matched your parents'? You and Mira were never strangers. You were separated to save you both. Aaron's mind raced. The memories, his parents avoiding questions about his birth, the way they'd always changed the topic when he asked about his early childhood, it all suddenly made sense. He took a step back. Then why hide it? Why lie all these years? The man's eyes darkened. Because the people who wanted the Kaurs dead are still out there. And if they knew both children survived, they'd finish what they started. Don't skip. The storm hasn't even begun. Lightning cracked outside. The orphanage walls groaned as if they remembered every scream from that night 19 years ago. Aaron's pulse pounded in his ears. Where is Mira? He demanded. The man hesitated. She's gone to them, to the ones responsible. She thinks she can end it. But she doesn't know the truth. What truth? That the man who ordered their deaths wasn't from the Kaur family's enemies, he was the family. Stay till the end. The revelation is coming. The Kaur patriarch, Mira's biological grandfather, had orchestrated it all. He believed the twins were cursed, born under a forbidden sign, destined to destroy the family legacy. The fire, the nurse, the disappearance, it was all his doing. But the nurse couldn't kill them. She ran. She hid them. One in the hospital's orphanage. The other, Aaron, was secretly given to the family that volunteered there, the same family who would raise him in love, never knowing his blood carried the same curse. And now both children had grown, unknowingly walking toward the same enemy. Don't skip. Because the final connection is about to unfold. Aaron's head spun. His entire life, every bond, every moment, it was all part of a story written before he could speak. He clenched his fists. "Tell me where she is." The man sighed. "She's going to the Core estate. But if you go there now, you won't come back." "I don't care." He turned and ran. Rain slashed his face, but he didn't stop. Every mile, every breath, every heartbeat carried one name, Mira. Stay till the end. Because what happens next will haunt you. When Aaron reached the mansion, lights flickered inside. The gate was open. Guards were gone. It was too quiet. He entered, heart pounding. And there she was, standing in the grand hall, drenched, trembling, facing the Core matriarch. "Why didn't you tell me?" Mira cried. "Why did you make me believe I was alone?" The old woman's face was pale. "Because you weren't supposed to live. Neither of you." Then she saw Aaron. Her eyes widened, not in surprise, but in recognition. So, the boy survived too. Don't skip. This is the moment the secret unravels. "Who are you?" Aaron shouted. "What did you do to us?" The matriarch took a step closer, her voice breaking. "I did what I was told. My father, the true head of the family, believed the prophecy. He said the twins would bring ruin. He ordered them burned with the factory that night. But I couldn't. I paid the nurse to save them." Mira's lips parted. "You saved us?" Tears welled in the woman's eyes. "I tried. But saving you meant destroying everything else. The company fell, our family split, and everyone believed you were dead." Aaron whispered, "Then why now? Why send men after us?" "Because he's back," she said softly. "The one who started it all. Stay till the end. The real danger has just stepped into the light." A slow clap echoed through the hall. A tall man in a black coat emerged from the shadows, the patriarch himself, old yet commanding, eyes gleaming with madness. "So," he said, "the cursed twins return." Mira stepped forward. "You tried to kill us." "I tried to save this family," he hissed. "You were born under the eclipse. The prophecy said your blood would end everything I built. I couldn't let that happen." Aaron glared. "You're wrong. You ended it yourself." The old man smirked. "You don't even know what you are." "What do you mean?" He leaned closer. "The prophecy said one twin carries the power to destroy, the other to heal. But which one is which? Tell me, boy, when you were angry, did things around you break? Did people get hurt without reason?" Aaron froze. His mind flashed, shattered glass, lights flickering when he was upset, the storm the night Mira disappeared. "Don't you see?" the old man said. "You're the cursed one. Don't skip. This is where truth and fate collide." Mira shouted, "No. He's not." She grabbed Aaron's arm. "You're not what he says." But Aaron could feel it, the storm in his chest, the static in the air. His entire life, he had fought something inside him he couldn't explain. The old man laughed. "I feared you for years. But I never realized, fate brought you back so I could finish what I started. He pulled a gun. Stop! Mira screamed. Aaron stepped in front of her. The shot rang out. But instead of pain, there was light. Blinding, electric light that shattered the chandeliers and threw everyone back. Stay till the end. Because this isn't the end. When the smoke cleared, the old man was gone. The gun lay twisted on the floor, melted like wax. Mira knelt beside Aaron, eyes wide. You stopped the bullet. He looked at his hands, still trembling with that strange glow. No, it stopped itself. Don't skip. You need to hear what happens next. The matriarch crawled closer, whispering, the prophecy wasn't about destruction. It was about rebirth. The twins would end the old world to begin a new one. Aaron looked at Mira. We were never cursed. No, she said, smiling through tears. We were chosen. Outside, the storm began to fade. The sun broke through the clouds for the first time in days. But deep down, both of them knew, their story wasn't over. The truth had set them free, but it had also awakened something greater. Something the world wasn't ready for. Stay till the end. Something even bigger is waiting for you. My beloved child, don't skip. This is it, the final truth, the last breath of the biggest hidden secret in the world. Every tear, every lie, every moment has led here. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The morning after the storm, the Core mansion stood silent. The police came, the press came, the world came, but the man who had tried to kill them had vanished. Only scorch marks remained, carved deep into the marble floor like lightning had written its own confession. Aaron and Mira sat side by side on the old staircase. Their hands were still trembling, their hearts still heavy. For the first time, they weren't just siblings. They were survivors of destiny. Don't skip. This ending isn't what you think. The matriarch approached them slowly. She looked smaller now, weaker, as if the years of secrets had finally caught up to her. He's gone, she said quietly. But his shadow will linger. You've inherited not just the name, but everything he tried to destroy. Aaron shook his head. We don't want his empire. We just want peace. The old woman nodded. Then build it. Build the world he feared. Stay till the end. You'll see why this secret had to stay hidden for so long. That night, after everyone left, Mira found an envelope on the floor near the broken piano. It had their names on it, Aaron and Mira. Inside was a photograph of two newborns wrapped in the same blanket, holding each other even in sleep. And behind the photo, a note. You will destroy what was built on greed and rebuild what was meant for love. When the world finds out who you are, protect each other, because only together, you are co. The final revelation is coming. They traced her name through the old hospital records. She had changed identities, moved from city to city, always staying one step ahead of the people hunting her. And in her last recorded address, there was only one word written before it faded away: sanctuary. It wasn't a place. It was an idea. She had built a hidden network to protect children born under prophecies, legends, and forgotten bloodlines. And Mira and Aaron were her first. Stay till the end. The story is about to come full circle. Weeks passed. The Corrs handed back their wealth to charity. The media eventually moved on. But Aaron and Mira didn't disappear, they built something new. An orphanage. The same name carved on the old wall, Sanctuary. A place where no one's blood decided their worth. Where every secret child could have a name, a home, a chance to live freely. And sometimes, late at night, when the wind whispered through the trees, they'd hear echoes of that storm, the night the truth found them. Don't skip. There's one last secret you need to know. Months later, a letter arrived. No return address. No signature. Just a single sentence written in that same old handwriting. The world wasn't ready for you, but it needs you now. The prophecy is not over, it's beginning. Mira looked at Aaron. Do you think there are others like us? He smiled faintly. If there are, we'll find them. Stay till the end. Because this is how legends begin, quietly, in the hearts of those who dared to seek the truth. The biggest hidden secret in the world wasn't that his sister wasn't his. It was that fate had written their names in the same story, two souls split by fear, reunited by truth. And sometimes, my beloved child, the greatest secrets are not the ones we hide from others, but the ones that wait inside us, patiently, until we are brave enough to look. So don't skip your story. Stay till your own end. Because something huge, something only you can discover is still